Well, last time I was on camera before this one, it was on a XXX TV station. I was a porn producer. I was well known in the adult film community as the wacky and crazy guy who mostly involved behind the scenes, but frequently in the mix. It started beating me up. It started beating me up more so, not so much of my involvement as a performer, but my involvement as a producer, because I was not just involved in the activity, I was providing it. I was holding it up and saying, look, this is great stuff. When I really hit an almost all-time low a year ago, somebody came up to me and said, you got to come to my sister's church. Somewhere around April, I started getting sick. Not sick like a sickness, but like I was a heavy smoker, heavy drinker, and really didn't take good care of myself. So I was waking up where I couldn't even move. I couldn't even walk. I had the sharp pain in my chest that went around to my back, and then my arm was all numb, and my fingers were tingling, and I was dizzy. That's every perfect sign of a heart attack coming. So Sunday morning, I remember, never forget the date, May 3rd, I woke up and I couldn't move, and I'm surprised I didn't die. It was like I knew something was wrong. I was about to have a heart attack. I went to the emergency room because I had no choice. The guy comes back in and he says, Mr. Lewis, I got to be honest with you, I can't find one thing wrong with you. He goes, I can see the symptoms. I can see you're describing everything that's, classic this, classic that, but there's nothing wrong with you. He goes, I don't know what to tell you. But then it was Sunday morning, so from there, I still wanted to go to church. So we get to church, and we're sitting in the chairs, and I'm sitting there in the chair, and I can barely move because I'm in so much pain still. I have nothing wrong with me, but I'm in so much pain. So I stuck it through. I was sat there, praise and worship's over, and Pastor Mel starts doing his thing, and out of nowhere, Pastor Desiree gets up, and she just says, out of nowhere, she goes, I feel like there's somebody here that's in a lot of pain. Is there anybody here in a lot of pain? She goes, well, I just want to pray for you real quick, and then Pastor Mel, you can have your service back or whatever, She started praying, and from the tip of my fingers down to my feet, I was locked. I was completely locked. I couldn't move. And some warm, oozing feeling, it's like if you cut a hole in my finger and poured like hot something down it, was going through my entire body. I was trying to tell my friend what was going on. I couldn't move. I didn't even hear what she was saying anymore. And it was completely just like a hug. Interior hug was happening. And she finished her prayer and it stopped. And all my pain was gone. It's like completely. Now, yeah, I didn't have cancer, I was sick. But I feel like I was in pain here. And really ashamed of myself. I just feel like Jesus said, hey baby, it's all good. And I went to the altar and I got saved. And I ain't going back. Every week I'm bringing people to church from the adult industry. They're coming to church now. They're coming to In His Presence church and getting saved. I had 2 porn stars come to the altar and get saved and leave the business in the last couple of months. All because of In His Presence church.